thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Signing autographs. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle.
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come on and join us.
Sure, there's always room for one more.
When our last marrow-freezing episode reached its nearly unbearable climax, our two principals, Rocky and Bullwinkle, were hurtling purposefully toward what they thought was Washington, D.C.
Now, let's see, Rock. What were we gonna do in Washington?
Gosh, Bullwinkle, you forgot already? We're gonna file for statehood for Moosylvania.
Oh, that's right. That way Moosylvania can set an example for Texas.
But what Bullwinkle and Rocky didn't know was that they were streaming straight for Butte, Montana, which had been cleverly disguised as our nation's capital by no one else than Boris Badenov and his femme fatality, Natasha.
Wait till Moose and Squirrel see authentic, artificial, simulated fake capital.
But, darling, why you do this?
If Moosylvania becomes a real state in real Washington, we lose chance for distribution rights for evil.
It's clear, Boris, precious monster, but why you put Frankenstein on top of Capitol Dome?
And while Boris erected the sham Washington, D.C. as a part of a truly sinister scheme, the citizens of Butte, Montana scarcely took notice.
Hey, Merle, some nut come a-running in here and asked me if I'd wear the Supreme Court robe.
I know, Selwyn. I used to just want to hit you in the mouth. Now I want to impeach you.
The nerve of that feller, Mother, bending our antenna like that. Now Channel 4 don't get nothing but the presidential press conferences.
Don't move, Dad. He told me I was the new curator of the Smithsonian, and now I'm putting you on display with that old typewriter.
At that identical moment, Rocky and Bullwinkle were nearing their mistaken destination.
Gee, Bullwinkle, our nation's capital off there in the distance. Doesn't it give you a special feeling?
Yeah, Rock. Almost like the feeling I got first time I saw Butte, Montana.
Yeah, just look at that gold dome.
Funny, I thought Frankenstein was green.
And as Rocky and Bullwinkle pulled into the station, a familiar voice could be heard behind an impenetrable disguise.
Hey, Moose and Squirrel, give you a nice tour of Capitol.
That voice! Where have I heard that voice before?
In about 324 other episodes. But I don't know who it is either.
Pardon me, Mr. Guide, but we represent Moosylvania, and we'd like you to take us where we can file for statehood.
How about in here, Rock?
Bullwinkle, that's the wrong building. That's the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's why I got this card with a picture of Peter Lawford on one side, along with 162 pounds and my fortune.
Here it is, U.S. Capitol. Here's where all Mooses and Squirrels files for statehood.
Thanks, mister.
Yeah, and thanks for tying this handkerchief around my eyes, too.
But barely a few yards away, a shadowy figure stood ready to perform an unbelievably treacherous act.
Now, Boris.
You ain't just whistling Dixie, kid. Now.
Hey, wait a minute. You're no guide. And that doesn't look like the Capitol building. Come on, Bullwinkle, let's get out of here.
But it was too late, for no matter how fast they ran, Rocky and Bullwinkle were in the direct path of the falling, phony Capitol.
Rock, you mean the Capitol isn't really made out of 1/4-inch beaver board with plastic clamps?
Run, Bullwinkle!
I thought you only ran in Washington every 4th year.
Run for your life, Bullwinkle!
Sounds like as good a reason as any, Rock.
Well, our two speedy specimens escaped certain squashing death by the giant 13,000-ton beaverboard Capitol replica, Watch out in our next nerve-spattering episode titled Bad Day at Flat Rocky or A Record in Bullwinkle's Blot.
Once upon a time, in the little town of Daniels on the Rocks, there lived a beauty and a beast.
Oh, I'm not really a beast. Actually, I'm a prince. But I'm all fussed up like this because of witchcraft.
Please. But ugly as he was, he could once again become handsome just by being kissed by a beauty.
Kissed? Oh, so that's the bit. Just get kissed by a... Man, it's not as easy as it sounds.
That was probably the wrong girl anyway. And so the beast set out to find the beauty whose love would break his magic spell.
How do you do, miss? I'm not really a beast, but a prince. The victim of...
You're no prince.
And you're no beauty either. Boy, that's what I really needed. Hello, you gorgeous thing. I'm not really a beast, but a prince. The victim of... witchcraft! Listen to me. This is a true story. I'm a handsome prince.
Well, an inventive beast knows when to change tactics, and this particular beast knew that it was the smart thing to present his case before presenting his face.
Call me a beast, will you?
Next, the beast posed as an old friend of the family.
Ho, 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 ho. How about a big kiss for Santy?
Well, obviously, it was time to look for another approach. A kissing booth at a fair, for instance. There, the beast would simply buy a kiss for himself, and it just might be the kiss. Then again, it might not.
Maybe I should quit when I'm ahead. If you can call this being ahead.
Well, if one can't even buy a kiss, one is forced into devious measures. Something subtle, sophisticated, something ingenious, yet inobvious. Fortunately for the beast, there was a wedding taking place in a nearby garden. A natural. The beast simply had to stand in line with the other guests and kiss the bride.
This is it. I feel more handsome already. I would like to say a few words about... Stop that dancing up there. Another day, another ugly.
But wait, what is this? A fair maid in yon balcony.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
Up, 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 and away!
But the damsel did not do good like a Juliet should. However, not to be discouraged, the beast tried again, this time by air. His takeoff was superb, but we can't say as much for his landing. Jousting was an old favorite sport in fairy story days. After the joust, the winner usually threw a rose to the lady of his choice, who, in return, would reward him with a kiss. This seemed like a perfect opportunity to the beast, so he threw the rose, it was high and a little inside, and made ready to receive his reward. But instead, the next good prospect for a kiss was on the edge of disaster as the beast happened by.
I'll save her. Then she'll kiss me out of gratitude. No, wait, stop. Don't do it. Hold it. Don't be rash. Wait, hold on. I'll save you.
Well, eventually, even a beast gets discouraged.
I'm just a no-good beastnik.
So the next time he met a beauty...
Hello.
Hello. Here, hit me. Go ahead, sock me good. Say all do.
But the beast can only become a prince again if a beauty kisses him. The real beauty. Black of hair.
Black of hair.
Red of lips.
Red of lips.
Fair of skin.
Fair of... It's her. I mean, you or she. This is the one. Kiss me. Better try again, baby. That one didn't take.
Well, the script says that you turn back into a prince. You really are a prince, aren't you?
Listen, bud. You get kissed your way, I'll get kissed my way.
For all you wise men who wish to become wiser, here is Mr. Know-It-All.
Hello, wise guys. Today's dissertation is provocatively subtitled, How to Remove a Mustache Without Getting Any Lip. Now, you can't shave a mustache unless you have a mustache.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I would like a mustache to go.
Which kind you prefer, the $1,000 type or the $999 type?
Actually, I'd like something right in the middle. Say around $1.50.
I'm sorry, but we only sell expensive mustaches.
As you can see, the average mustache remover is bound to run into an occasional obstacle.
Yes, sir.
I'd like a loan.
Any collateral?
What'll you give me for a flying squirrel?
Say around $1,000.
Just what I need. Where do I sign?
This is a stick-up.
Doggone pen. Doesn't want to give any ink. Oh, sorry about that, sir. Here, let me hold your gun. Sometimes the average mustache remover encounters lots of obstacles. But, Your Highness, this is all a mistake.
99 years. Take them away.
And so it is with deep regrets I am unable to tell you how to remove
Mr. Know-It-All, your lip. You've grown a mustache.
I have. Quick, I just have time to remove it. Hand me my miracle mustache remover.
But that isn't...
We liberally sprinkle all exposed areas with this...
But it isn't mustache remover.
No? What is it?
Vanishing cream.
No, he tells me.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
But...
See? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! Wrong hat.
And now it's time to meet Mr. Peabody.
Hello there, Peabody here. And this is the Wayback Machine for traveling through time. And this is my boy, Sherman. Speak, Sherman.
Hello.
Good boy. And today we visit Napoleon.
No kidding, Mr. Peabody?
I never kid, Sherman.
Time?
About 1810.
Place?
Paris. The Wayback was working beautifully. We were teleported right into Napoleon's chambers. He wasn't exactly dressed to receive visitors.
Who is there? Oh, you are from the Secret Service?
Why, sire, is something amiss?
Of course, they are gone.
What are gone?
The Imperial braces.
Huh?
The Emperor means his suspenders are missing.
Oui.
But why are they so important?
Because they hold up my pants up.
Crushing logic, sire.
You can't be an emperor without suspenders?
Of course not. If I try to draw my sword, see? I cannot order the troops forward. I cannot even salute. And as for making a speech, impossible.
Well, why don't you get another pair?
Because I am the emperor. I must wear only the imperial suspenders.
Sire, who besides you has access to your wardrobe?
Only my ever-faithful servant, Pierre Lecomo.
And where is he?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen him lately.
Find Pierre, and you'll find the missing suspenders.
But where?
There!
Yes, through the palace window, Sherman had spotted a skulking figure moving toward the gate.
Come on, Mr. Peabody.
My dear boy, I'm a genius, not a track star.
He went this way, toward the docks.
In a trice, we were on the docks.
Look, that ship's leaving. We'll lose them.
I doubt that. With the ship pulled to a stop, Sherman and I made our way to a porthole. Inside was Pierre Lecomo and his conspirators. On the table between them were the royal suspenders.
You have done your work well, Pierre.
Nothing.
When our general see this, they will know Napoleon is helpless.
And they will attack.
Then France will fall.
Like Napoleon's pains.
But, Pierre, the table is moving.
How come?
It's simply the rolling of the ship, gentlemen.
Yes, it's the rolling of... What? After them!
Well, we got the suspenders. Let's run.
Unfortunately, we ran in opposite directions, but it was just as well.
Quickly! Unless we get those suspenders, our plot is doomed.
I have got this one cornered.
Peekaboo.
Ooh, give me back my sword, you.
Oh, very well. How's everything, Sherman?
Just fine, Mr. Peabody.
That's nice. It's not sporting, you know.
Who cares? I'm going to get you if it's the last thing I do.
What do you know? It was the last thing.
You little pest, I'm going to feed you to the sharks.
Be calm, Sherman. My guidebook says there are no sharks in these waters.
Goodbye, you brat.
Monsieur Lecomo, you seem to have cut the hawser.
But when I go, he goes.
Not necessarily. And as the rope parted, Sherman dangled at one end of the Emperor's braces, while Pierre Lecomo fell into the murky water. My, seems the guidebook was wrong about those sharks. Well, now to return these to Napoleon and receive the thanks of the happy populace.
They don't look happy.
Something the matter?
Please, Monsieur Peabody, don't take the Emperor's suspenders back.
Why not?
Because it is the first day in 33 years there has been peace and quiet in France.
The first day the cannons have been silent. No boom, boom, boom.
For years, our people have had to go around with their fingers in their ears.
It's the first time I've seen my daddy in 33 years, too.
And who is your daddy?
Napoleon.
Well, we had kept the suspenders from falling into the hands of France's enemies, but there really didn't seem to be any reason for returning them to Napoleon either. And so we didn't. There they are. That's why in all the pictures of Napoleon, his hand is inside his coat. He's really holding up the imperial pants.
In our last spleen-shaking episode, our two Moosylvania mentors had journeyed to what they thought was Washington, D.C., but which was actually just Butte, Montana, which had been sinisterly disguised by, you guessed it, Boris Badenov and Natasha.
Now, Boris Cruel, sweetie.
Now!
Faster, Bullwinkle, faster!
What? And get arrested for impersonating a jet?
Phew, Bullwinkle, it's okay. We can stop now.
Do we have to, Rock? I just love to hear the wind whistle through my antlers when I'm doing over 60.
Boris, baby, where did we fail?
And I always try so hard to do the wrong thing. Hey, who cares if Moose and Squirrel not squashed? It's impossible to file for statehood for Moosylvania in Butte, Montana anyway.
So true, my dearest twisted genius.
But was it true?
Look, behind where that artificial capital was, there's the Butte, Montana Lumber Company, and it's fallen too. What do you say to that, Bullwinkle?
What else, Rock? Timber!
And falling it was, right on Boris Badenov, who had no way of knowing that he had not disguised Butte, Montana as Washington, D.C. It was actually Washington, D.C. that had been rigged up to look like Butte, Montana by a clever pressure group in the pay of the Montana Muskmelon Trust.
Senator, here we decorated this here whole town to look like Butte, Montana. And still you're voting against our muskmelon bill?
Son, I even voted against Medicare, and they wrapped 54 million Band-Aids on the Washington Monument.
Well, anyway, it really was Washington, D.C. And at that very very moment, Rocky and Bullwinkle were entering the Capitol building with their petition for statehood for Moosylvania.
This is it, Bullwinkle. Look, they even have a window marked Moosylvania.
Hey, Moose and Squirrel, Moosylvania is explosive issue. Better hurry. Window is closing in 1 minute in honor of Aaron Burr.
Hey, isn't he the one that shot Alexander Hamilton?
That's why the window is closing. I got to warn him to get out of town.
Well, then give him the petition, Bullwinkle.
Okay, Rock, but you better hold this for me.
Thank you, Moose and Squirrel. Now Moosylvania is never having statehood.
Bullwinkle, we gave them our petition and they were fake.
Oh, well, at least we still got this little gift that lobbyist from the pressure group gave me.
What pressure group?
I believe he said it was the New Mexico Dynamite and TNT Trust.
Golly, Bullwinkle, this isn't it. This is the petition.
Then you mean...
And once again, Bullwinkle's incredible stupidity had saved the day, for at that very minute, a blinding flash covered the entire metropolitan Washington, D.C. area and parts of Elko, Nevada as well.
Boris, if angle of trajectory is right, we orbit Earth every 7 minutes.
See, I was right. Moosylvania statehood was explosive issue.
Back at the Capitol building, two friendly hands met in congratulations for a momentous event, affecting 185 million Americans.
Well, that's it, Bullwinkle. It's filed.
You mean Moosylvania's gonna be a state now, Rock?
That all depends on how many good Americans get behind it, Bullwinkle.
But will Rocky and Bullwinkle be joined in support by people everywhere? Or will the same sinister forces that defeated the Snooky Lanson presidential boom be at work again? Perhaps we'll find out more in further adventures of Rocky Squirrel and Bullwinkle J. Moose.
Well, it looks as if our time has just about run out.
Mine must be a little slow.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop!
We're late again, Bullwinkle.
Right!
Bye now. See you next time.